Back in the 70s, gyms were for anyone serious about pumping iron and getting ripped.
When I first went to the Gold's Gym back in the 70s,
you walk in and all you hear is the clanging of weights, smell of sweat, and see folks giving it their all. None of that fancy stuff you see in gyms now, just basic equipment and hardcore workouts. But what really made these places special was the vibe.
There was no female bodybuilding. It was a men's sanctuary. Gold's Gym, the first Gold's Gym was a men's sanctuary.
It was like a brotherhood in there, with everyone pushing each other to be their best.
We didn't care about the money. All we wanted to do was train together in the same gym. The fitness industry back in 1977 was 15 people.
You'd spot each other, swap tips, eat together, and sometimes even have friendly competitions. Legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger got their start in these old school gyms.
10 guys, 5 girls. That was the fitness industry. It was great. The old Gold's Gym was like, oh my God, the energy was so thick. You walked in the door and you couldn't stand it. You needed to eat, you needed to sleep. And the best in the business.
Gold's Venice had this insane vibe. Imagine a bunch of ripped dudes rocking those 70s outfits, going barefoot and radiating this raw power. The reactions from people watching were through the roof, like a time before social media dictated everything.
You just walked into the old Gold's Gym. You opened the door and you grew just by opening the door.
People were hooked on these amazing bodies, each one screaming hard work and commitment. What made 70s bodybuilding different was the sense of brotherhood. Bodybuilders often train solo, making videos for social media. all about personal gains and earning. But there's something special about that old school vibe. Those guys train together, pushing each other to new levels. Nowadays, it's a different scene.
Keep in mind, there was only one Gold's Gym back then. There was one Gold's Gym.
Old school still works.
Ten guys, 5 girls. That was it. That was the fitness industry. Same way I was led to Gold's Gym, Venice Beach as an anointed zombie. All of us were. It wasn't about the money. It was about training together in one gym. 15 people training together in a 5,000 square foot gym. That was the fitness industry back in 1975, okay?
A rest, but it is not the kind of a rest where I go and make a phone call. You cannot get out of that zone because otherwise it's very hard to get back into the zone. So this is the difference. So this is when I see guys texting, then that's serious. And this is Mickey Mouse stuff, you know? You train or you don't. If you do something, then do it. Go all out.
Back then, nobody lifted heavy. It wasn't about the weight you lift, it was about the flow, the mind-muscle connection.
When I walked into Gold's Gym, my first time in Gold's Gym, and Robbie Robinson is underneath that light, doing a light barbell. And I'm like, this light was magical light, magical skylight. When I watched Arnold on stage back in the old days when I was a kid, it took my breath away. Did you ever see his pose back in his heyday? Oh my God.
No smartphones, their focus was solely on the iron and the grind. Stepping into the gym was like entering a different world. No distractions, just dedication.
In bodybuilding, you can't think about the money, you think about the heart, the passion, the love, the commitment, and the energy you're willing to put into it. That close to death, even willing to die to get it. That is bodybuilding. That's bodybuilding. That's where it always will be. That's what it always has been. And people forgot.